Have you ever felt like someone was watching you, only to turn around and see them quickly look away? Maybe it happened in school, at work, in a cafe, or even with someone you barely know. Was it just your imagination, or was there a reason behind it? Psychologists have studied human attention, body language, and unconscious attraction for decades. And the truth is, people rarely stare at others without a reason. Sometimes it's admiration, sometimes curiosity, sometimes envy, and sometimes it's something much deeper than you ever expected. Today, we'll uncover the hidden psychology behind why people secretly watch you when you're not looking. Some of these reasons may completely change how you understand the people around you. Stay until the end, because the final reason is the one almost everyone misunderstands. Let's begin. Part 1. Your brain notices important people. Human brains are designed to monitor people who stand out, not because we're trying to be rude, but because our survival once depended on paying attention to unusual individuals. Thousands of years ago, noticing someone different could mean recognizing a leader, a threat, or a potential ally. That instinct never disappeared. Today, instead of watching for predators, we watch people who seem interesting. Someone with unusual confidence, someone attractive, someone who walks differently, someone who carries themselves with quiet strength. Even without realizing it, our attention naturally drifts toward them. This doesn't always mean attraction. It simply means your brain labeled that person as important. Part 2. Curiosity is stronger than attraction. Many people assume staring means romantic interest. Not necessarily. Curiosity is actually one of the strongest forces behind hidden observation. Humans constantly compare themselves with others. How they dress, how they speak, how they react, how confident they appear. Someone might secretly watch you because you're different from everyone else around you. Maybe you stay calm under pressure. Maybe you rarely speak. Maybe you smile less than everyone else. The unknown attracts attention. Psychologists call this the novelty effect. Our minds naturally focus on things that don't fit predictable patterns. The more mysterious someone appears, the harder they become to ignore. Part 3. Quiet people become psychological mysteries. Here's something fascinating. The less you reveal, the more people imagine about you. When someone constantly shares every opinion, people stop wondering. But when someone remains private, others begin filling in the blanks. They create stories, assumptions, possibilities. That's why quiet individuals often receive far more attention than loud ones. Silence creates mystery, and mystery captures attention. People secretly watch you because they're trying to solve a puzzle. You. Part 4. Confidence without seeking attention. Real confidence doesn't beg for attention, it attracts it. Think about the person who walks into a room calmly. No loud entrance, no showing off, no desperate need to impress anyone. Yet somehow everyone notices. Why? Because confidence signals security, and humans instinctively respect security. Confident body language communicates something powerful. I don't need your approval. Ironically, that's exactly what makes people want to watch you even more. Part 5. They compare themselves to you. Comparison is one of the brain's favorite habits. Sometimes people watch you not because they're interested in you, but because they're measuring themselves against you. Do you seem happier, more successful, more attractive, more respected, more confident? Social comparison happens automatically. It's how people judge their own position. If someone repeatedly looks at you, they may actually be asking themselves questions about their own life without saying a word. Part 6. They want to understand your emotional state. Humans constantly read emotions, even strangers. Your facial expressions, your posture, your energy, your walking speed, all communicate information. People often watch others simply to understand how they're feeling. Are they angry, happy, nervous, confident? This unconscious emotional scanning helps us decide how to interact with others. So if someone secretly watches you, they may simply be trying to predict your mood. Part 7. Attraction often begins with observation. Before people talk, they observe. Before people approach, they study. Before people confess feelings, they gather information. Psychologists call this passive observation. Someone may secretly watch how you treat others, how you laugh, how you behave when nobody is paying attention. Your habits reveal more than your words. Many crushes begin this exact way, not through conversation, but through silent observation. Part 8. Envy creates silent attention. Not every stare comes from admiration. Sometimes it comes from envy. When someone possesses qualities we wish we had, our attention naturally follows them. Confidence, popularity, talent, beauty, success. Instead of admitting envy, people often watch silently, trying to understand what makes them different. This isn't always malicious. Sometimes it's unconscious. The brain searches for answers. Part 9. Your energy changes the room. Have you ever entered a room and everyone suddenly looked up? This isn't magic, it's psychology. Some people naturally carry high social presence. Presence isn't about being loud, it's about emotional impact. People with relaxed posture, steady movements, calm expressions, and genuine confidence often become the emotional center of a room. Others notice them almost automatically, even if they say nothing. Part 10. The scarcity effect. People value what's difficult to access. If you're always available, always talking, always posting, people eventually stop paying attention. But someone who appears occasionally, shares little, and remains somewhat unpredictable creates scarcity. Scarcity increases perceived value. It's one of the oldest psychological principles. The less accessible you seem, the more attention people invest. Part 11. Familiar faces become comfort signals. Sometimes people repeatedly look at you simply because you've become familiar. The mere exposure effect explains this. The more often we see someone, the more comfortable they begin to feel. Without realizing it, people start noticing familiar faces at work, at the gym, on public transportation, in your neighborhood. Eventually, your face becomes part of their daily routine, so they naturally glance your way, not because they're obsessed, because your presence feels normal. Part 12. Your body language speaks before you do. Psychologists estimate that much of human communication happens non-verbally. Long before someone hears your voice, they've already formed impressions. How you stand, how you walk, where you look, how relaxed your shoulders appear. These silent signals influence attention. Someone with open posture, steady eye movements, and controlled gestures appears trustworthy and confident. That naturally attracts observation. Part 13. People watch those they can't predict. Predictability is comfortable. Unpredictability is fascinating. If your behavior doesn't fit expectations, people watch longer. Maybe you're quiet one day, confident the next. Maybe you smile rarely, but when you do, it transforms your face. Maybe you never seek attention, yet people naturally gather around you. Unpredictability activates curiosity, and curiosity keeps eyes returning. Part 14. Sometimes they're simply lost in thought. Here's something important. Not every glance carries deep meaning. Sometimes someone seems to be staring, but they're actually thinking about something completely unrelated. Their eyes happen to rest in your direction while their mind is somewhere else.
Our brains are excellent at finding patterns. We often interpret neutral behavior as personally significant. So while many secret glances have psychological reasons, not every look is a hidden message. Understanding this helps us avoid unnecessary overthinking. Conclusion: the next time you catch someone secretly watching you, don't immediately assume the worst or the best. Human attention is far more complicated than that. People watch because they're curious, because they're comparing, because they're learning, because they're attracted, because they're inspired, because they're uncertain, or simply because your presence stands out in ways you don't even realize. The quietest moments often reveal the loudest truths about human psychology, and sometimes the people watching you aren't judging you at all.